my dear YouTubers, I want to show you this thing I just bought. So I decided to buy this new grill and I'm gonna review this Weber Spirit EX315. Excited because you know Weber is very good quality grills. They last for a very long time, and this one has a Weber Connect for temperature. I picked it up from Costco. I already bought burgers, buns, and all the ingredients for burgers. I want to test it out. This box is very heavy, so if you lift, make sure you have somebody helping you. 140 pounds. So try to get some help getting this thing out of the car. But look, it fits perfectly in my RAV4. This used to be my old grill. It was Dyna Glow, 5 burners. And we had this side burner. But even if you take care of it, if you cover it, keeping this thing outside, it's gonna rust. All this is gonna rust. I already replaced these. And another problem with these cheaper grills, this stuff starts rusting and you'll constantly have to clean it because this metal is very thin and it's much cheaper. So you will get about 3-4 years. I got like 5 years out of this Dyna Glow, and that's why I'm replacing it, because I'm not buying spare parts for this anymore. Everything is rusted. Let's open up this Weber EX315. Right away on the top we have some documents here, some serial number here. Tells you about how to register. It says something about downloading the build app, how to set it up. So this grill comes with like the sensors. You can check the temperature on your phone. It tells you grill temperature. It also shows you how much propane you have left. It says smart connection status, connecting to Wi-Fi, fuel tank levels, battery level for this thing, and also there's probe port, and then it says probe port display. So that's pretty cool. You can just use this. You can check if your food is ready on your phone, and they have these little probe you can insert, and you can download the Weber Connect app. Let's open this up. I'm gonna get all the parts out. I'm gonna show you. The grill was packaged so nicely. There's a lot of these styrofoam and tape, and I got this part out. I got this part out, and this big one. And we have to get this grill out of there. I need both hands. So this is the grill. It looks beautiful. But to get this part out, I need both hands. This part is heavy, so do not lift it by yourself. Make sure you get some assistance getting it out of the box. And let's see what else is there. Inside the box we have more parts. I have these things. I have another 2 little boxes. Okay, so I got all the parts. There's this one for Web Connect, small one. There's this big one. This one. There's this kit, power control, battery. There's this box, these metal racks, these things, and I don't know what this is, but we're gonna open it all up. And there's a grill itself. I love it. Check for damages, check for scratches. Nothing is scratched up, nothing is damaged. Beautiful grill. And I tell you right away, this lid is very heavy. And look at this. First thing you notice, the way this metal is. It's a thick metal. It has these bolts on the side. Good quality. Compared to this grill, this metal is very thin on the side. Same thing is here, it's very thin and it's rust faster. So Weber is much better quality than any of these. And this lid doesn't feel like heavy. In this manual, there's an assembly guide. It tells you about all the parts that's included in here, about all the screws, about everything, how to connect it, everything. It tells you step 1, it goes to step 2, and so on. Very easy to assemble. So let's start with step 1. The first step for this grill, we're gonna grab this metal piece, this one with this round opening, and flip it over just like so, and we're gonna install the wheels. See, we're gonna find the wheels, we're gonna install them, and we need these bolts, number 16, Phillips head screw. Find your package, or it says A. These are the screws for the wheels, and let's install the wheels. I want to show you guys and girls how good of a quality Weber is. These wheels are solid. It's not just flimsy plastic. They have like this nice metal bracket, so it's not gonna break. And we're just gonna screw them in like this, 4 bolts, and that's it. For each one here, one here, one here, and one here. Phillips head screwdriver, and start securing the wheels. So once you install the wheels on all sides, in this step we have to install the side now. Flip this thing over. We're gonna flip this thing over, and we're gonna start installing the side panel. Here in the manual, make sure you find screws B, and we're gonna install this panel right here. Guys and girls, now we need to find this part. See, with a magnet on the side. It's in one of the boxes. It looks like this. It's like a long piece, and we're gonna install it this way. We're gonna secure it this way. It's supposed to look. See? Align these holes. There's 6. Now 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 holes. We're gonna secure this, but make sure you have this little magnet on the side. See, like right here. Screws B. And these are screws B. Screws B. Looks like this. We're just gonna secure all these bolts. There's 6 of them. Just secure it. 1, 2, then this one, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we need to find part like this, which is here in a package B. One of these plastic pieces like this. We're gonna plug it into that hole. Right here, there's a little hole. We're gonna push this thing through like this. This other part looks identical. Find this one, and let's install it on the other side. Like so. And we need another 6 screws, number B, and this side will be done. We did this. We installed this side. We installed this side. Step number 6, we need to find this part right here where it says 5-volt micro USB. This part and this metal bracket with these. So this part right here. That's how it looks. And let me show you how to secure this. So once you find this part, and it shows you a sticker 5-volt micro USB. This is how we secure it. On the other side, we already have 2 screws in. Just slide it in like so. See? And then we're gonna tighten these screws on the other side, just like in the menu. Take this part and we'll go to the left. See, there's a hole right here, and there's like a hook. It has to go right there. Push it down, and now this part is sitting. You have to find this metal piece, looks like this, and These little edges, these little horns, they slide down, slide in here, and one in here. Very easy. One side. See, that's how it looks. I need to find this plastic piece. It's inside this packaging B, and it's like plastic like this. Piece has to go into the hole, which is right there. And I clip it in. Push it. And part 10, we're gonna deal with batteries. And we're gonna connect everything. So let's find our battery box and the batteries. Our battery box. This is that's where the batteries go, into here. And the wiring were separately. So let's connect these cables into these ports. This is our cable. There's a B plus and B minus. Was this kind of port. It's supposed to go one here and one here. So make sure the box is facing down like this. And the red one goes on the top here. Black cable B1 goes on the bottom here. But this is your orientation point. You see these clips are pointing down. So the black one goes on the bottom and the red one goes on the top, just like in the manual. This is what we got. Now we can open this and install the batteries. I have these 6 Duracell D batteries. Just gonna pop one in here and install the rest. And there you go. We can close this. Battery pack, it goes right here. See, on the other side we have these clips, and it's simply just like this, slides into place, nice and easy. Now we take this connector from the battery pack and it goes to this one right here, next to this little sticker. See, there's this port. Click and we're done. And this is how it looks. Number 13, we need to find this metal plate, like this big one with this hole right here, and these clips right here, and we're just gonna push these into these holes right here. 1, 2, 3, just like so. 4 of these B6 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this panel is gonna go behind here. Make sure this one circle is pointing down. And you see here we have these threads to secure the bolts. So one here, one here. So that's how it goes. See? And then we're gonna use these bolts to secure this panel from the inside. You see, one bolt goes here, one bolt goes here, another one here, and another one here. And this back panel is installed. This step, we need to find this bracket, long one, and we need to find, these are 6 bolts, the same one, and we're gonna install it like so. See, one goes here, and one goes here. Make sure this lip is pointing downwards, like this. I'm gonna be securing this bracket. Make sure the bolt goes on the back, like so, and make sure this lip is facing down. That's how it's supposed to look. See? That's how it looks installed. You have to look for this part, like this one, where's the chain, and it goes on the left side right here. See, there's a hole, and then we have these 2 screws, and they have to go on the outside. One here, and then one here. That's how it's supposed to look. Step 17, find this bracket, this long bracket. Make sure this part is like U-shape, is pointing up and goes on the inside. Goes on the inside, and I'm gonna install it right here. Now you see this part right here is higher and this one is lower, and that's how it's supposed to be. And the bolts go on the outside from this side, and this U shape is also pointing up. So let's put these bolts through. Just leave this top screw out, just like in the manual. You see, it shows you only the bottom right here. It's step 17. Okay, for part 18, for step 18, we have to take this whole lid, disconnect these hinges, and just install it. And my dogs are going nuts. What are you doing, boy? Are you playing with your toy? You want to ruin my video? What about you? Get out of here. All right, let's get back to assembly. On this one, and what they want us to do, take these pins out. This is the one right here. Don't lose it. Same one here. After you remove the lid, they want us to sit this whole unit into this part that we already assembled. The wiring and this hose goes on the inside, like so. The wiring goes on the inside here, and also this gas cable, gas hose goes into this U-shaped groove. And this cable, they want us to have it out like so, just like in the manual. This step right here, see, it's out there, and like here. So we did everything right. Find screws like this. It's supposed to be 2 of them, 2 like this, and that's B1. And we're gonna secure this bracket that we just installed here and here. See guys, this is what we need. We need a screw like this with a washer, and we're gonna install that. Install this one. Secure these bolts, tighten them. Make sure you have the washer on one side and on the other side. Also need to secure this bracket that's holding the gas line. You see there's this hole here and there's here. So this piece, the smaller one, goes into the smaller hole, and then the bolt goes on the other side. Step 22, we have to find this part with these markings on the side with propane, and we have to have this like plastic stopper, and there's a hole. It needs to be pushed in. This is going to be in package C, which is right here. And I believe this is the part C. It just goes here. Here, you just push it in. Click. That's how it's supposed to be. Now, step 23, you take this bracket, just like so. Make sure this pin is in here. And there are 2 holes here and here. We're going to attach this bracket through right here. You will need these longer bolts, not just size 6, not like these, but the longer one, you see? You need 2 of them. We have to make sure this part is facing out, like so, and then just screw in the bolts, the longer ones, and that's it. This part is installed, very easy. We need these things, and there's a hole on the bottom. We're gonna put this, secure it with these bolts, just like so, but make sure these bolts are tight. So screw them in tight. Step 25, we need packet D with 2 screws, and we're gonna connect this part, this part right here, into the side. Screws D. This part, make sure this knob is pointing down like so, and there are 4 holes. We're gonna secure this to these inner holes. See, like this. So on the other side, we're gonna put the screws through. Just finish installing it. Screw it in. That take these plastic things. They're gonna hold the wire in place, and there are two holes. I'm gonna plug them in and push the wiring through, just like in the picture. See on the top here, one, and another one all the way here, a little hole. Step 26, they want us to take this part, connect it, but guiding the wire down to right here, to this part. So I guide the wire down, and now there are these little hooks. I believe this metal part hooks on there, like that. Let's secure this part with these bolts. One goes here, one goes right here, guys. I'm gonna tighten them. And also screws go 1, 2, 3. 3 screws, they go in here. One here, and one here. So let's start with this one. This wire, guide it down and plug it in here. Open this piece right here. That's where the battery goes, for the ignition. One AA battery. Goes like this. Take the cap. Okay, let's test it. See, I'm pushing the button and I can hear clicking. That's good. Now, if you didn't connect this right, I think it wouldn't click. So I guess we did it right. Now let's secure these wires into this bracket that we installed earlier. Clipping inside. You push the cables through here, through this plastic bracket, and it's holding them nicely. 29, find 2 of these brackets. Also, package F contains these bolts. And also, we have to find this one, this shelf. This shelf goes over here, like that. On the inside, we're gonna put the bracket, and we're gonna put those washers. See, that's how the bracket goes on the inside, and then we're gonna put these washers and just tighten everything up. The right side, we have to have this kind of shelf with this opening here, and then secure it the same way with a plate and the washers. Now we need this wire with this plastic connector on one side and this one on the other. And what we have to do, we have to plug it in into this box. I'll show you where it is. And then we gotta guide that thing out. You gotta guide that thing out all the way to the shelf. Okay, as you see here, where is it? This port right here. This wire plugs in like this. Now we have to and then go up through the hole right there. And once it's out, put this cable through here. Now we have to find this metal piece. Looks like this. And it's supposed to, this part pointing up. See? And that's how it's supposed to sit, just like so. And now we have to find this tank scale sensor. It's clicks, it's supposed to be like that. And then this whole cable, all this cable, you gotta route it through that hole which is right there to go on the outside. For step 39, we need to grab this, like a display unit, and this connector part right here. We need to take this, and we need this part right here. This part is gonna mount inside here, like this. But before we do that, we have to connect all these wiring. So starting with this one, this connector goes like so. Click. This connector goes like, you can only plug it in one way. So click. This one goes like so. Click. So now we're just gonna take this panel, push all the cables through here, and we're gonna install this panel. So there was only 3 wires that I connected properly, see here, and that's it. We can install this Weber tray, which is nice because this part comes out and there's this metal piece, and then you have this little tray. So for much easier cleaning, or you just replace it. So all the grease drips in here. Now we have this tray here with a hole like this. It has to be on the left side, and you see it's like almost like a shelf. You slide it in on these rails, like so. So now we take this metal door, and there's these holes, one here and one here. And these pieces, these like hinges, supposed to fit in there. Before you install the door, you have to find this plastic piece and put it inside this hole. You see that? Because it has to align with this hole. This is our door. Like so. And on the top, this piece is supposed to click in like this. See, now we have this door installed. Very easy. All we're gonna do, we're gonna install this handle with this piece. We need this piece and a screw. Handle is gonna go like that, and a screw on the top and on the bottom. So the handle is installed. Very easy. That's how the screw goes. There's another one. And the last one. Now I installed the lid, and we need to put this pin on each side. We have to put this pin through like this. Same thing here, make sure it's aligned. Yeah, don't forget this pin. Like this. So once you install the lid, we have to install this metal brackets. One goes like this, and this one goes right here. Feels very nice, very heavy, good quality metal. So this is how it's installed, and we need to install this bracket here. Now this part, this metal bracket, goes in here like that. See, like so. So if you want to grill something on the top, you can just have this part. As you see here. And now we have to swing this part back over. And this is how it's supposed to be. Now the tank is heavy, and it's like this scale will tell you, it will know when it will show you when the tank is empty. So now it's sitting high because it's full, and once it gets lighter, You see, the scale changes. So this is the finished, assembled product. Yeah, it looks beautiful. Especially love this. It tells you the temperature of your food. You can adjust the temperature, alarms, and everything. The big thing I love about this grill, everything is aluminum, like metal. These are metal handles, very nice, heavy. The lid is very heavy too, made from very good thick metal. Also these pieces right here, also very heavy. Very easy to clean this grill, very easy to clean. You open it, you take this piece out, or you can just take this whole tray out. It's very easy. And I like that there's a way to secure the propane tank, and it tells you how full it is, and I believe this is that sensor. So everything is nice here, and we can connect 5-volt auxiliary power here to charge your phone or whatever you want. Very nice compact grill. Assembly wasn't that hard, but it was a little bit time consuming. But this is a solid grill. They're gonna last for a long time. Burgers are cooking nicely, nice and even. And all the grease is dripping down. Here's the temperature. It's showing us 275 degrees, 280 degrees. And we can set alarm on the app, and it will inform us when the temperature is reached. Also, I don't know if you could see here, a little propane tank, a green little sign for propane tank. Yeah.